Hey everybody out there, I'm actually starting a new series. Why? Because it's tough to talk about gardening. It's a lot easier to actually just see it. So I'm actually starting a series of my garden, my urban garden, my super urban garden, where you can kind of see me make mistakes and hopefully not follow those mistakes and learn from them. And hopefully I'll learn from them and don't follow them again. So I'm going to start making videos, and this is episode 1 of me starting my fall garden. And it's not going to end there. It'll be the spring garden, summer garden, and we'll keep on going so we can learn together. But there's other reasons why I'm doing this too, and I want to talk about them just a little bit. There's going to be good days and bad days. Today, for example, not the best of days. We all have them, and you're going to see that in these videos, that I'm not always having the best of days. I'm going to have some bad times and some good times, and it happens to all of us, and we need to realize that that's normal in life. That's normal. We don't need to worry about those bad days. Even though we have them, take from what we can from them, learn from them, and use them actually as stepping stones instead of tripping stones. We can actually step and go up. So those are one of the things that you're going to be seeing in this series also. Other things you're going to be seeing, that even in the city, you can grow some of your food. I'm in the middle of the city and I'm gonna grow some of my food. This autumn, hopefully, it'll be Swiss chard and lettuces. That's about it, but I'm gonna grow some of my food. And as you'll see, some of it's coming along already. So there is some good things about it. Let's do this together. I want you guys to share your thoughts, to share what you're doing. You could be doing your spring garden right now. Let me know what's going on so I can use them in my spring garden. Or if you're in your fall garden, let's do it together. Let's make sure we do it together. So on episode 1, it's just me talking about, this is episode 1, by the way, and it's just me talking about compost and how I compost. So I have a method of compost, and that's my method. But it doesn't have to be everyone's method. But as you'll see in the video, it's my method. And as some of you might have heard before, I'm kind of changing it. This is my system of compost. There are many like it, but this is my system. It doesn't have to be yours. So you'll find your system of compost, but we need to be composting so we can make our earth, our soil, more fertile, so we can actually give ourselves the food, the nutrition that our bodies are asking for to be truly healthy. To be truly healthy, we have to give our bodies certain things, and it comes from the soil. So a soil that's alive is going to make it a lot easier for us to be healthy. So this series, that's what we're going to be talking about. Is in episode 1, you're going to see a planter box with all these stones in it. And I said I was going to explain it. Well, I'm going to explain now, even though you're going to see these stones in a little bit. I'm going to explain them now. And these stones, actually, because we had a dog, my son tied a rope around this pipe, and that pipe was pretty rusted. So the dog decided to run, broke the pipe, gas started shooting at it everywhere. We had to turn the gas line off. And the next day, a gas guy had to come. He had to break the wall, actually break the floor, take the pipe, close the pipe, and then that's the remaining floor that was in our planter box. So that's what happened. And well, it's fixed. One of those bad times, one of those scary times, but everything worked out. No explosion, no fires, just turned off the gas and everything worked out. So that's why those stones were in those boxes.
Step 1 for the fall garden, well, putting the compost I just made. It's a little wet because of all the rain, and I'm starting to put it on some of on the beds. The bed that I'm going to be showing you, we're going to be working more, is actually at the house. So that'll be for later. So all the compost now in the planter boxes. So that's step 1 of planting our autumn garden. You can see that we still got some Swiss chard from the summer. We let that keep growing, and those stones, well, that's a different story. I'll let you know about that later. A very important part in all the compost is actually continuing to make compost, this cycle of life, So now I'm here to continue, make the next batch of compost. There we go, and it's going to go right back into that place so we can have more compost for the next garden bed. Got it all aerated. Now it's going to go into there to finish composting to put onto the garden beds. And then I'm going to take whatever in that and put in that one, and that's going to be empty to fill up all over again so we can continue to fertilize our beds with natural, good old-fashioned homemade compost with about anything that's organic. I even put charcoal. I put everything that's organic into this, trying to throw away as little as possible and bringing everything else back into the dirt to help us eat more and more healthy food. So it's coming along slow but sure, and everybody should jump into composting and do it a little bit. It's a great exercise every once in a while to get the shovel out and move dirt around. It's good for you. And as we build our compost, we always have a couple setbacks, you never know. And one of my bins decided to call it kaput, and I'm gonna have to fix that. But that'll happen tomorrow. That'll happen another day, but I'll keep on going. We'll get the other one ready, and like I said, things happen, so that's what happened today. But we'll still get it all done. We'll get it put into there, and then we'll get this fixed so we can continue to compost. The coolest thing about compost is, I know it's a little dark, but see all that? That is going to eventually turn into that. I mean, that's just beautiful. Just beautiful. I mean, it's just cool to see the cycle of life and how it works. Well, it's a new day, and here I am fixing the compost bin that I made that actually broke last night because of the wires. They just rusted out. So today I'm actually using, as you can see, I'm using wire a lot thicker. It's kind of just to go over this real quick. This is all it is. It's just 2 buckets with the bottoms cut out, put together with wire, and that's basically what it is. And then I put holes, as you can see here, holes all the way around it so it can stay aerated. But that's basically what it is. I have that one over there all full. There's my next compost. And then that'll go into there, and I'll be filling this one up that I'm fixing at the moment right now. So good times. I should get this done in a couple, well, hopefully not too long. So there you go. That's the system. That's the system. That's it. So you got 2 buckets stacked, and it finishes right there. So I'm gonna start filling that third one up. So this one I start filling up. That one's full. So when I use that, I'll put all that in there, take what's in that and put it in that, and we'll start all over again. And it's just a system. It's a beautiful system, that this cycle of life. And that's why we're here. I'll show you this over here too. Here's the banana tree that I planted last year. Look at it. It's a beauty. I'm actually going to trim some of these leaves off that are falling and make it look even nicer. So that's the banana tree that we planted last year.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's a beautiful day, as you can see. Not a cloud in the sky. And I gotta continue with my autumn garden. A little late in the season, but I'm gonna get it done. As most of you've seen in the video so far, I've got the compost part done, but now I gotta move where I'm gonna garden, because I gotta put my planter boxes where the sun's gonna be. And that's not an easy place when you have a very small area to work in. So I'm taking my planter boxes from here, and I'm gonna put them over there where the sun's at, so I can at least get some leaves throughout the season. That's step 2. I'll let you know when I'm done. If you like these videos, if you want to follow how this fall garden comes, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also get a lot more information, not about just about gardening, but about overall health, through a podcast that I do. So it's a podcast. It's called the Wellness Farmer Podcast. You can find that anywhere. Just type in the Wellness Farmer Podcast and it'll take you there. You can also go to our webpage, pastovedesfarm.com. So stay tuned for the next episode, where I'll be actually talking about or showing you about what I'm going to plant and how I'm going to do that. All right. You have a great week, and we'll see you next week.